Hello, and welcome to Opera Night Long Island. My name is Ariana Warren, and I am a mezzo-soprano from East Northport, Long Island. Tonight, I am so excited to introduce three of my very close friends from my days at Ithaca College. My first friend is Josi Peterson, who is a soprano. Next is Patrick Starke, tenor. And lastly, we have Andrea Bickford, soprano. We are also very lucky to have a guest poet with us tonight, and her name is Evelyn Kandel. A little bit about me. I attended Ithaca College for my undergraduate degrees, along with the rest of the singers of this program. I studied music education and vocal performance. Then I went on to receive my master's degree at Arizona State University in opera performance. And then this past summer, I had the pleasure of being a young artist with the Glimmerglass Festival in Cooperstown, New York. Tonight, I am so excited to introduce two arias that I will be presenting to you. The first one is Smanie, implacabili from Così, tutte by Mozart. In this aria, my character Arabella is grieving the absence of her fiancé. She is hysterical and her grief is too much to bear, and thus she thinks she should die. My next aria is This Journey from Jake Heggie's Dead Man Walking. My character is Sister Helen Prejean. You might know her from her famous book, Dead Man Walking, which was turned into a movie, which is now also an opera. At this point in the opera, it's towards the very beginning, Sister Helen is driving to Louisiana State Penitentiary, where she is set to help a prisoner through his execution, his spiritual journey through his execution. And she is struggling with how she can help this man and her views on the death penalty. I hope you enjoy.
Scostati, avendo io tristo effetto d'un disperato affetto, chiudi quelle finestre. Odio la luce, odio l'aria che spiro, odio me stessa. Che schernisce il mio duol, che mi consola. Di fuggi per pietà, fuggi, fuggi, fuggi per pietà. Lasciami sola. Smanie implacabili che m'agitate, dentro quest'anima più non cessate, finché l'angoscia mi fa morir, mi fa morir. Esempio misero, d'amor funesto, darò gli umili, se vivo resto, col suono orribile dei miei sospir. Smanie implacabili che m'agitate, dentro quest'anima più non cessate, finché l'angoscia mi fa morir, mi fa morir. Esempio misero, d'amor funesto, darò gli umili, se vivo resto, col suono orribile dei miei sospir. Darò gli umili, se vivo resto, col suono orribile dei miei sospir. Darò gli umili, se vivo resto, col suono orribile. Col suono orribile dei miei sospir, dei miei sospir.
Hello,
Peterson Brown. I'm a soprano from Portland, Oregon, who also lives in New York City. I will sing Non mi dir from Mozart's Don Giovanni. This is Donna's aria that she sings to Don Ottavio after he's called her cruel for postponing their wedding. But mind you, she recently had a man, Don Giovanni, break into her house and her father died. He was murdered by Don Giovanni, but she doesn't know that yet.
Troppo mi spiace allontanarti almen, che lungamente la nostra alma desia. Ma il mondo, oh Deo, non si going to die, he writes me. I haven't a chance. Does he want me to help him to die? Is he afraid of death? What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? Death, maybe. And what else I want to know? This journey to Jesus, to my Christ. Joseph de Rocher, 95281. Death, his death, my own. Help me, dearest Jesus. Make me strong, make me wise, make me human.
Hello, my name is Andrea Bickford. I'm a soprano originally from Boston, Massachusetts, now living in Buffalo, New York. I got my bachelor's in vocal performance from Ithaca College, studying under Brad Huffam, and I got my master's in vocal performance studying under Catherine Cook, who I still study under. Since graduating with my master's, I've been lucky enough to be a part of Opera Next Gen, a completely virtual opera company, as well as auditioning and being accepted as a company artist for the Moon River Opera located in Savannah, Georgia. Today, I will be singing the Jewel Song from Faust, as well as the transport from Jake Heggie's Out of Darkness. The Jewel Song is when Marguerite finds her most precious gift she's ever been given, and it gives her this confidence that she's never had before, and so beautiful, and she's so excited for her lover to see her in these beautiful jewels and to see her so confident. And then to switch gears in the transport aria is about Christina Jawulska, who was a real survivor of the Holocaust, and her real story. She was a prisoner at Auschwitz, and she got the job to organize and separate the women from the children. This job really took a toll on her, and her whole life she carried this guilt with her. This aria is her explaining and reliving those moments in her life. It's really powerful, and it's really heartbreaking. I hope you enjoy.
Transport arrives at 4 a.m. This one from Holland, 1,000 women, just like my own transport the year before. But now I have a position in the camp. The women must line up for inventory, but there's chaos, confusion. They run in circles crying, where is my mother? Where is my child? Where are we?
Hello, my name is Patrick Starke. I'm a New York native, but I'm currently basing my singing career out of Boston, Massachusetts. I received my undergraduate degrees from Ithaca College in voice performance and music education. I received a master's of music in voice performance from the Boston Conservatory at Berkeley, and I'm currently working towards a graduate diploma in voice performance from New England Conservatory. I recently performed the role of Idomeneo in Mozart's Idomeneo with New England Conservatory Opera and Philharmonia. I also had the pleasure of singing in the chorus of both Pagliacci and Norma this past season with Boston Lyric Opera. I'm so thrilled to present these two pieces for you, the first of which is Salut, Demeure, chaste pure from Charles Gounod's Faust. In this aria, Faust is at the doorstep of Marguerite, and he is pondering how such beauty and innocence can come from a place of such poverty. The second aria is from William Bolcom's A View from the Bridge, entitled New York Lights. In this aria, the young Rodolfo recounts all of the beauty of his homeland, and how even the most beautiful and amazing, incredible things do not even compare to the view of New York City at night. I really hope you enjoy. It was such a pleasure making these recordings for you.
I love the beauty of the view at home. The palazzos of Palermo, the cathedral dome. I've seen pictures of Milano and of Rome, but they don't compare to the New York lights. I love our oranges right off the tree, and frying sardines just fish from the sea. But there's only one place that I long to be, and that's New York, and the New York lights. In Sicily, every town has a fountain where the whole town meets, and under our volcano mountain, couples hold hands nicely in the streets. I've seen our seas and seen our sights, our big hotel on our hilltop heights. But since I was a boy, I've been dreaming of nights in New York, and the New York lights. New York is always my dream, a shiny dream from afar, where the bright lights are. Those New York lights.
Arabella's aria Das war sehr gut, Mandrika, from Strauss's Arabella. I sing this aria when I've come downstairs for a nightcap, and I find that Mandrika has not left. He is still at my home, which means that he has decided to stay with me. And I couldn't be more happy. I'm filled with a universal peace. This aria is sung immediately before the closing duet of the opera, in which Mandrika and Arabella profess their love and begin their happily ever after.
Das war sehr gut.
Così. Salut, Demeure, chaste, Salut, Demeure, chaste, où se devine la présence d'une âme innocente et divine. Que de richesse en cette pauvreté, on se réduit que de félicité. Que de richesse en cette pauvreté. On se réduit que de félicité. Oh, nature, c'est là que tu la fille si belle, c'est là que cet enfant a dormi sous ton aile, a grandi sous tes yeux. Là que de ton haleine, on fait le bon son âme, tu fis avec amour épanoui la femme dans cet ange des cieux. C'est là, oui, c'est là. Salut, Demeure, chaste, Salut, Demeure, chaste, où se devine la présence d'une âme innocente et divine. Salut, salut, Demeure, chaste et où se devine la présence
I'm very pleased. I'm Evelyn Kandel, and I'm very pleased to be able to read a few of my poems as the intermission between the beautiful music that's playing. I will start with a beginning poem, Beginnings. I'm about beginnings, something new, always on the front burner, ready to try an unknown dish, ignite the fading flame of interest in cooking the tried and true. I'm about the cleaning up, clearing out, jettisoning the old, worn, tiresome. I like empty shelves in the refrigerator, no stale tomato sauce or 2 lone olives. I'm about leaving for someplace new, packing a bag with comfort things, small boxes with a supply of secret silences, and then making friends in a new place, knowing I'll see you means never. I'm about beginnings, even when implausible. The energy needed for the start over, getting up and getting going, being busy, polishing the skills of always smiling, giving laughter as presents, and never being sad. I'm definitely about beginnings in the end. And then you run into some problems. Watching the organizational chart crumble. Once in a while, your pie chart loses a slice, shifts its shape completely out of whack. Other pieces drop out. Soon, it is not a pie, but formless bits of percentages that don't add up to a whole. Cogs in smooth working machinery catch. Stop the presses. Nothing gets printed that day. A tiny chip malfunctions. The clock radio ceases playing. The gear shift won't go into drive. The computer unravels the web. The television goes into static arrest, and in the middle of the night, you feel everything begin to slide. Papers pile up on every surface. Neat folders don't close. To-do notes spill under the bookcase. And with a sinking feeling, you realize you don't know how to fix any of it. Okay, this is kind of a meditation on getting along in life, which I've been doing for a while. River thoughts. There is turbulence in the river now, where once the stream flowed slowly, and it was pleasant to watch it go. The view from the banks was placid. I, an observer, a casual participant, with all my friends, picnicking in the same field, under the same trees. It seemed as if the wine would always pour from endless bottles. Bread and cheese always within reach, enough for every meal, and in between, time for play and rest. At least, this is how it is in memory. I'm not sure when the current quickened, when the rocks along the shore slickened, and for the first time, walking in shallows caused unease. When laughter came less often, some guests missing from the party. The river roils before me with no calm surface for reflection. And to end with a stream of consciousness, this was written when I was recovering from a knee operation. Easy living, going with the flow, getting up and not getting going. One thing leads to another. One story in the paper sends my mind scurrying to remember where I had read something like it just last week, and the memory won't come, so I let it go. I turn the page, read casually, toss the paper on a chair, turn and stare out the window where the cats sit, patiently waiting for breakfast, which I will give them, and they eat, and I watch as I half recline in my chair, and the wind blows, or the sun shines, and it's all the same to me. The clock moves its hands, and I do not notice. I really don't care, as time slips its mooring and sails away down the hallway, out the door, into the land of never was, never is, and who gives a hoot anyway, because a box of chocolates my relatives brought me from Scotland sits on the side table, issuing an invitation which I can't be impolite to refuse. Like Forrest Gump, I have the whole world in a red, shiny box, and it is so simple to open it and pick out a sweet adventure. Maybe this day I will crawl in and close the lid and nonchalantly, calmly, serenely leave the room, the house, the town, the world, the universe, for however long I choose. Thank you for listening.